Well, hello, my friends. My name is Angela Dryden, and I'm a certified life coach. And I want to share with you a an idea, a concept, and that is the urge jar. So I want to say it was about 5 years ago that I heard this about the urge jar. And what was interesting is at the time, I had another idea of a jar full of beads that I was using, but it wasn't helping me like the urge jar did. So I want to explain what I was doing. What I was doing before was I would have a jar, and when I did good things, when I did certain good tasks throughout the day, I put that in my jar. Like, okay, I did that. I did certain things, and there were some things that I just didn't do. I didn't accomplish. And I wasn't accomplishing them, but I was like, it's okay. Look at all the things that I did accomplish, right? When I heard about the urge jar, what I loved about it is that it was actually a way in which I could pause, kind of take a breath, and allow a certain urge, a certain emotion to happen and not distract myself, and then follow through with the task that I already told myself I was going to do. Because what I was doing before is I was rewarding myself for the things that I did, and there was things that I didn't do. But the things that I was not completing were the things that were going to make the biggest difference in my life. So the urge jar will help me stay on task, helps me allow the urge that I'm going to if instead, like, I might want to watch Netflix, or I might want to listen to this instead, or write a blog, or call a friend up, do those certain things instead of doing the task that I told myself I was going to do. And the urge jar allows me to go, okay, yep, my mind's telling me I should just write this or go look on social media or do that. But right now, what I need to do is I'm going to call 5 people, or I'm going to reach out to 5 people that I said I was going to reach out to. And I'm going to do that because when I reach out to those 5 people, that's going to get me closer to the goal that I have. And I might have an urge where I feel like, no, I'm just going to go do this instead because I don't like how I feel. I think, oh, what if I say the wrong things? What if I sound stupid? What if I sound too salesy? Whatever that is. And instead, I learned to allow the urge. And then I did the task I told myself I was going to do. So I put a bead in the jar. And then something else comes up that is maybe a little more of a struggle, something I've avoided. I keep on pushing off. I keep on pushing to the next day, right? I'll get that done tomorrow. And I go, wait a minute. That's right. I'm feeling this way. I want to go do this instead, thinking that that's going to be more productive. And the truth is, I've made this goal because these are the things that are going to help me move the dial, that are help me get to where I need to go. So I'm going to allow the urge, allow it. Okay. I do the task. All right. I allowed the urge. And so I put that in the jar. The urge jar really helped me flip a switch to start to do things that were uncomfortable, things that I was kind of avoiding, things that I was buffering with, doing other things because I didn't want to feel or look a certain way. I didn't want people to think that I was being this or being that. I had this whole idea of judgment of myself and of what people might think. And when I learned to allow the urge and do the task anyways, I found so much more reward, so much more enjoyment, so much more fulfillment in life than just checking off the list of things. And the urge jar helped me get there, helped me allow the urge, and then I do what I need to do. Because then I'm building more of a strength in my brain that makes me actually want to do the hard things, that finds it and I celebrate the hard things. And when I accomplish the hard things, it feels so much more and I want to do more of it. I'm willing to put myself out there and do more of that in my life because of the urge jar. So I recommend getting a jar, 100 beads. When you feel that urge to do something else besides what you have before you, you allow that urge. You say, okay, now that's done. Now I'm going to do the task I have. And you put a bead in the other jar because you allowed that urge. You want to allow an urge 100 times. At least 100 times, and then do it again and do it again and do it again. And you're just going to get better at what you're doing. And that, my friends, is why you want to have an urge jar.